We're back here, mic'd up at Media Day, live from Lost Pizza in downtown Florence. What a great host they've been for our 2025 UNA Fall Media Day. We're talking UNA soccer. Head coach Chris Walker to my right, Alice Bussey, a redshirt senior to my left, or graduate, one of the two.
Redshirt COVID senior.
Okay, yeah, that works. You've been here forever, and it's a great thing. Glad you're still here. We're going to talk a lot of different topics, but let's start with Lost Pizza. Coach, you talk about it. Y'all come here a lot. What's your go-to order?
Mine, I'm simple. I keep it cheese pizza, thick crust. It's great though, but no, credit to them. They've helped us out through pre-season, feeding the girls, and it's a great place to come downtown, whether it's just for lunch, dinner, whatever it is, but they've been fantastic.
Alice, what's your go-to Lost Pizza order?
I'm the same as Josh Looney. I'm a beekeeper. It's like the hot honey drizzle, thin crust. That's the best way.
Yeah, Beekeeper is one I definitely want to try. We have a lot of specialty pizzas out here today, and the one I tried, the buffalo chicken, phenomenal. I mean, it's very good. So Lost Pizza, a great host for this. But let's talk some soccer. I mean, very exciting that we're going into another season starting Thursday against ETSU, a team that you're pretty well connected with, a team I know pretty well too. But excited to play on a turf field, and we're back at Cox Creek Sports Complex. And just talk about how exciting it's been, the building of Bank Independence Stadium, but to get to where we are now, the Sportsplex last year was a great partner. Just talk about the last couple of years.
No, I think it's been fantastic. Obviously, this is my 13th season now, so the idea of a stadium has been floated around so many times, but Josh has done a fantastic job getting it off the ground, and actually seeing it coming together now is unbelievable. So we don't mind playing off campus for 2 seasons if it means we get to play in Bank Independence Stadium next year. But last year at the Sportsplex was unbelievable. I think it got our brand out there more. We broke attendance records and got all the kids in the town involved. So hoping now we can carry that excitement over to Cox Creek, get back on the turf and do our thing over there.
Absolutely. Alice, it's good to see you back, and you've been here going on 5 years now, and we thought last year was going to be your final year, but obviously had some setbacks, some injuries, and now you're ready to go and ready for your official senior year. Talk about what your journey's been like coming back from that and going into your final year at UNA.
Yeah, it's been a long year of recovery, just spending a lot of hours in the training room, but it's made me all the more grateful that I can play again this year and that Chris wanted me back for my 6th year, and just really fun being out there with the girls again.
Yeah, I mean, who wouldn't want you back? If you look at the numbers, I mean, that the junior year that you had, just the way that you scored, got on the preseason watch list, National Player of the Year, getting back to that form is going to be very exciting to see. Let's talk about this non-conference schedule, Coach. You talked about a lot of competitive opponents, a lot of similar teams to us. Talk about what that's going to be like.
No, it's a very regional non-conference schedule. We use it to get ourselves ready for ASUN play. So obviously starting off with ETSU, then we go into Jacksonville State and Troy and SEMO. So it's going to be a great test to get us ready for inevitably the ASUN play where it really matters. But no, obviously starting off against ETSU, I know their coaching staff extremely well. Matt, the assistant, was my wife's head coach. I was his assistant for 3 years at Lee. We won a couple of national championships together, and then obviously I made the move over here and been here since then. His daughter is one of the goalkeepers over there, so we're all intertwined in strange ways. So it's going to be great to see everybody, but obviously once the whistle blows, it's a game we want to win and be competitive in.
That's right. And you talk about all the connections on that side. How about all the connections on our side of the ball as well? And these girls seem to be very intertwined. And let's talk about your new running mate, Alana, and how exciting it's going to be at the forward position. How does it feel to kind of have a good striking mate like that and get on the field together?
Yeah, it's been super fun playing together in preseason, just learning to play with one another, just from transitioning from 2 years ago, playing with other girls, and now learning those connections again. Preseason's been great, playing with a lot of different players, but I think we're ready for Thursday to go put some goals past ETSU.
Absolutely, and Coach, it seems like a lot of the players that are coming back are in the midfield. You got some versatile players, which you kind of had to be last year. Talk about the strengths of this team and some things you're looking for as we go into the new year.
No, it's great. I think the strength of this team is the depth, and then obviously we were hit with several massive injuries last year, which drastically changed how we were. I mean, we were here last year, and so there's a few white lies that came out. I knew she was already injured, and we didn't tell anyone that just yet, but we knew she wasn't going to play last year at this point. But we're excited. We're healthy right now. We've got a great group. Allowed last year's freshmen to get valuable playing time because they got a ton of playing time. And not that they didn't deserve it, it's just they grew really quickly and they had to. So that group of returners coming back in, mixed in with the bunch of freshmen and transfers we brought in, we're really excited. It's super competitive right now, so if someone does get sick or something happens, we've got places to go. So it's making practice competitive. We played a scrimmage game the other day, which was great. We put our starting lineup out there for a little bit, and then we were able to look at different options, and it's keeping everyone on their toes. So I think it's going to be an exciting season.
And I'll end with this. Going to ask both you guys this. I think, Coach, you said 16 states and 3 countries represented on your team this year. Is that correct?
Yeah, it was, yeah. So it's fantastic. The girls from everywhere. It makes the recruiting part of it the fun part of the job, getting all around the U.S. and then, obviously, England, the U.S. and Italy, just the international groups as well. So it's a great group to be around.
And I'm sure there's a lot of fun talking, and Alice, you could probably speak to this. You talk about English soccer. I'm sure you are pretty proud of that. And how much talking, I guess, goes on in the locker room about regional soccer?
Yeah, we talk about it some. Me and Jada had a bit of banter, let's say, over the summer with England women winning the Euros. So it's always fun, and like we used to have like Swedish girls. So European soccer is always good talk. The Americans are like, well, we're not in the Euros, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, apparently I've been Americanized now anyway. So,
Coach, what's your take on all that? You've been in America a while now.
No, it's been fantastic. Anytime you can actually watch it on the TV is great. But no, it was the same way. There was a lot of trash talking going on. I mean, Giada took the brunt of it because Italy were winning for a while and then they lost. Marlon, who obviously from Sweden last year, she got the brunt of it as well. And then you've got the Americans that sit on the fence because they weren't in the tournament as well. So, but it was great. England obviously managed to win the Euros, and it was fantastic for us on that side of it. I've lived in America as long as I lived in England now, so I can claim both sides. So.
That's right, you got both teams. Well, thank y'all so much. Excited for Thursday, 7 o'clock at the Cox Creek Sports Complex against ETSU, and then Sunday. What time Sunday in Huntsville?
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock, so early game on Sunday at Joe Davis Stadium. That'll be very exciting against Jacksonville State. Thank you both for coming on. Mic'd Up at Media Day.
Thank you.